Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Elder King series as the children of Alessia. So, last time we moved away from High Rock, basically, or at least this bit of area, which is, just basically High Rock on the border of Hammerfell, and we are in Hammerfell proper. So, getting cash. Our children are of age now, besides the ones that have kept the ball name. But there we go. We have Adas. He's off doing Legionnaire things. So that'll be something for him to do once he gets back, and he's our heir. Other than that, we haven't really done much besides just gather the coin we need for future endeavors. Now, the one thing I did contemplate was switching religions. And by that, I mean, maybe we shouldn't have started off as the Cult of Heroes. Maybe we should have been the Men-of-Tor Shamanism. Let me just take a look. And I'm thinking, if we do this, we get rid of, when we reform the faith in order to have our thing. I just wanted to clarify, I did ask in the mod page, so I'm waiting to hear back, hopefully, that we definitely need, I know we definitely need, like, either Akatosh, and I don't know if Shore or Soon is actually the one needed. It says it's needed to become a god, but not for the Dragonborn trait itself. I'm assuming so, but I wanted to clarify that I did ask that in the mod page. I'm waiting to hear back. But with that, if we do choose this, we would get rid of ritual cannibalism and contempt for the weak. Since that's kind of not what we are. This is more of the old Men-of-Tor thinking. We're the Men-of-Tor, right? Do change this, and then I'll add respected, but then I would make they have their patrons here: Piercing, Malekith, Kine, Saint Alessia, Morehouse, Eos. So that'd also be good. But then we would have the secondary pantheon, like the Nordic gods. If they are allowed, I will choose Nordic gods and have Shore soon, and as recommended, Mara, the three. If we choose this route, I'm not sure. It would cost a lot more piety in order to get rid of a lot of the stuff. Because you'd have to get rid of the. Well, actually, I don't know. It costs piety to get rid of a virtue. Yeah, it would cost. We probably could replace it with like something else, but yeah, because as of now, it's going to take about 7,000 if we wanted to change Cult of Heroes and to basically having the Cult of Heroes as our main and the Nordic as our secondary. So about 7,500. And that's kind of just choosing all this. We haven't even changed any of this, which could be changed down the further line, right? We'd be building the foundation of the religion, as it were. But still need at least 3,500 more piety in order for that to happen. So, yeah. That said, though, am I building anything? I am not. I should probably start building something. Build campfire. Ooh. Yeah, anything here? No quest rewards. 50%. Ooh. Free. Alright. Maybe we should change it to freebooters just so we can build that. Percent extra quest rewards. Well, yeah, we would get more money, but loyalty, hangerons, tapering tools, base aptitude of any stooge, wandering poets, daily musician. And if we upgraded, it would just be a little bonus for effectiveness, and max man arms would not change. All right. And the proving grounds would increase the size. I want to be that, and then we also have this. Our armored legionnaires, or mages, or chargers. These are all got heavy infantry, mages, bowmen. So, pay captive and effectiveness. Build warded mages damage. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. Probably increase this. But what about our next act? Building make barber's tent. Passive money. Baggage. Travel speed. Leg. Be useful. Provisions capacity, supply capacity. Oh, baggage train might be the next one we make. Yeah. More men, the better. Rest loss could also be good, but I think baggage train. Build that. Meantime, we got some quests here. What we got? Hey, Nazi. Guys. How many battle? One. Killed 4 people. What did I want? Great Conqueror. 8 of the following. Have 2 done. Haven't participated in 20 wars. Done. Soldiers killed at least 12. Raid for captures. Well, we're right here. Already helped him out, so might as well just joined in. Alright, all we gotta do is kick the ass before he takes this. Or fleeing. He's out of here. Where is okay, so there. Has been taken. Wait, no. And this. And Sienna comes of age. They grow up so fast. Unfortunately, it had nothing to do with me at the moment. Hey, there we go. We're here to see that. Nice. And, oh yeah. Let's finally switch off Marshall. What? I don't know. I was taking a look, actually, on any of the religious stuff. Nothing really helped with the focus on, like actual magic as part of the religion. Because, like I said, I want to make it like a sorceress dynasty. I know we haven't started off as that, but that's what we're gonna grow into. But unfortunately, the only one was like Magnus worship, which wouldn't be bad. So, other than that, though, not much with magic. What are they doing real quick? Built. Has been built. Baggage train. Yeah. Hey, you only paid 98. little lame, not gonna lie, but if you only had that, but you just like me, I've helped you out a few times. Lost our caravan. Sure. And yeah, see, we could go and do some warring. Could actually conquer them. I think these all of those guys. How much we actually have? So you're almost 4,000. But yeah, if we wanted to do that, I think conquering the Imperial Isle would be our first thing. Yeah. We kind of we would want like Sancrator. We could easily probably do that as well. Oh, like level 1. Dude, we could probably do that. But if we took the Imperial Isle and made that obviously our capital, since that's what we would obviously do, and then just expand, that would actually be a pretty good story for us, right? And then we could finally go and conquer whatever we is have any value. Only the people of the Imperial Isle. Yeah. That actually might be a thing we do. Get at least 4,000 soldiers first. Oh, 668. I'm gonna take this quest. On that one. It had Daggerfall. Yeah. We're camped down that way. Collection. Yeah. Sensible girl. And Lumia can become our friend. Sickness and bird. Hurt. Oh, at least we're losing stress. Night attack. The fray I go. Nice. Oh, there we go. For too long, the Ruby Throne has remained vacant. For too long, nobody truly came close to restoring the Empire. By now, Calovia and Nibene, the two halves of Cyrodiil, have estranged themselves so much that they are once again as disconnected as they have been since the days before Emperor Raymond united them both. From this day on, Nibene and the Calovian states are once again considered their own entities. Cyrodiil is but a distant memory. Dark days ahead. Perfect for us to come in, swoop in, and start. Ties. I guess different cultures. No. Soon. Die. Taste. And we got about 400. Not the 600 we were promised, but it's better than nothing. Wanna pay ransom? Yeah, sure. What's this? All wealthy citizenry? Probably do that. 8 soldiers. Actually, Daggerfall? King of Daggerfall asking? That actually. Back. Getting along. Employer King Graham is losing by 50% in Ralta. You know what? Raise our men. Kick some butt. Oh, the King of Daggerfall is losing it. Hey, another one. Alright, we'll be making bank, so we'll just skip ahead a little bit and let something interesting happen. Alright, that's done. Fighting by your side, 116. Sure. Oh, and those are done. Damn, we missed. Oh, whatever. Sure. in? We can. Alright, let's sit here and just find supplies. Found crier. Transport. Guess we can. Freaking hooded figure. Bad Grandy doll. Crown Republic. It's already spoken for you, Scullion. Good. 32. He is actually not bad. Right? Were you Catherine? 95? Yeah, we'll recruit him. And we're done here. Back to 10. Yeah, sure. Start returning this. As my entourage and I moved Valhar, an eerie stillness took hold. Under darkened skies, thick as the scent of harvest, we strange gathering. People in macabre costumes danced around a bonfire, laughter echoing through the trees. Calls herself the Witch Mother. Like a harmless festival, enjoy it. Taste brew from the Witch Mother. Yeah, sure. Greets my interest in her craft with an unsettling smile, and her eyes gleam with otherworldly knowledge as she presents a choice of brews to mark the witch's festival. Their odor is unsettling, to say the least. There's sure power in these brews. We could become a vampire. We could become a werewolf. Or maybe we, get a magical lifespan. You know what? Are you coming along there, Adas? Are you still... Okay, he is in my entourage now. He is done with his... He is done with his area life. Actually, quite strong. Strength. And... Sure. He'll become a veteran traveler relatively easy. And... Ow. Right? I don't remember getting this curse, but... Alright, whatever. Do we want to try to live longer as Captain Darth of the Heartblade? I don't think Darth would want to become a vampire. Adas might be interested, or a werewolf. I don't think we'd want to be any of these. Future character probably would, but... Although living longer would help us get the piety I think we need. Alright, no. If we wanted to do that, what would be the foundation? Double check here. Kirito, Kiros, Nordic Pan. 400. That'd be the only thing we would actually change. I think this is normal. 6,000. Alright, alright. So 6,000. Ooh, it's a tough decision. Alright, as much as it would be nice to play as Adas, sure, he'll live quite a bit, so I think we're going to not risk any of this. Yeah, I don't want to become a werewolf with... I don't think Darth would want to become a werewolf. I mean, I think we could cure it. Could cure it, potentially, but... Yeah, I think he just wants to be, you know, known as, you know, Darth for his own. He hasn't got a nickname yet, but, eh. Yeah. We'll just not do any of that. And just as an aside here, when I was talking about conquering the Imperial Isle, well, as it stands, like we just saw, that it's fallen, right? No Empire, Nibini and Cyrida and Flovia have broken down, and everything is all this. So maybe we need a strong protector to restore, you know, our spiritual brothers, Raymond, and our mother's home, as it were. So that's why I'm thinking we should conquer that if we can. But I think we're gonna need some cash, because for DOS I need up to university. Yeah, so we get. Oh, we did. Oh, that was a mistake. All right, well, whatever. What is it? Ban with us. In like corruption here. I kind of want to move to Daggerfall at the moment. So let's do this first. Drive. Figure it out. There. I think we need 20 wars. And right now, we have not done that. Yeah. Let's recruit. And head over there and mollywop them. Never mind. Didn't even get paid for it. Lame. Okay. Baggage. Grounds. Upgrade that. On to upgrading the baggage train. So let's help him out. Let's move to Daggerfall. That is. Where is Daggerfall? Whispering. Akavir style dedicated to Ilni, the Stacy goddess of the wind. Bernie of Dania. Probably building. High Hill Keep. Oh. Interesting. Don't actually have Daggerfall. Well, either way, I helped him out. Maybe he'll want to conquer it. Again, is defending against Mudball, the Crown Republic. Fine. Here. Hey, he wants us to murder someone? Yeah, we can do that. And maybe this time we'll actually be able to. Lost our guard. Infirm. Hand of Vengeance. You have earned your rest. Alright. Murder has happened. We have gotten cash. Gotten a Gets train. Upgrade. And go. That should put us over the edge. I'm also trying to find a good marriage for Adas. There is no Minotaur with any heritable traits besides yeah. And technically, Sienna, because they're not. So it'd be hard to filter them in and out. So I was trying to find, you know what? Why don't we go for Manamarco? He's got a daughter. Where are you anyway? You're over there. You're over there. You know what? You're not actually far off from where we are. Could try to do something with that. I doubt it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I could have, if I played it as a DOS, I could try to do the whole thing. But yeah, I was trying to find a good marriage, one that would have like genius or something. No good option. Honestly, she's kind of the best. She's also because of the intelligent trait. Lifespan 1 is nice, but trying to get, you know, all that magic stuff in, because like I said, we're trying to do the coursework. In the meantime, hunt criminals. And we gotta do some killing anyway. Hunt criminals, so we gotten 2 extra kills doing this go fight corruption. Train. Silence your peasant or die. We're gonna make haste. Die, peasant. Oh, done. Alright, cool. Now we could try to move, see if we can get full Manamarco on the side. But I doubt it's going to happen. Bounty holder. We could come in our good graces. Fortunately, he's his heir, so marry us no matter what. The other one, maybe? I'm not sure. But either way, let's king dream. Any good kids? Princess 3K of Daggerfall. West. Arrange a marriage. See. Our people have any people have any inheritable. So maybe this next generation we'll just have to wing it. Hear that mug. Bush travelers. Yeah, let's do that real quick, and then we'll move away from Daggerfall. Oh wait, what's this? My daughter has just killed this random person we put in. You know what? Lumia, interesting. I saw nothing. He's trying to blame Theris. Subtle sign of a lion. 8% chance we die. Oh. Alright, there we go. 1,500 more. Oh, well, we only earned 100, so that's unfortunate. And there we go. 4,000. We're ill. But at least we got excellent work with rolling. I'm Great Conqueror. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 raid for catch-ups or stands with us. Due to like 18. 12 characters. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Let's move over here, because why not? Traveling still. Grab some. You two make a man. Why not? There we go. And let's start moving. Alright, paid 50 gold for a new book. Kind of replaced our travel. But this gives us an extra 0.3 piety a month. Anything to help us that faster, right? Prisoner? Gold? For a hook? that. Alright, and here we are. And, ooh, Manamarco has already given us a quest to mug people. Yeah. Let's start mugging people. Alright, knives out, people. You just mug his daughter? We did. Oh. Not like us. Well, you don't have to like me. What about my son here? He's not, like, a dick. And a artifact, but nope. There we go. And Manamarco is quite happy with us, even though we mugged his daughter. Apologies for that. I should have actually paid attention to who mugging. But hey, we had base for a man at arms. I'm kind of ask to see, but give me for master. Us. Master of skills. I don't think I need a action. The mage. Kid. Or nothing that can act. Wise, yeah, you're just personal. Oh, we've learned a secret for Manamarco here. We could blackmail him. Oh, he's not our patron anymore? Why isn't he our patron? Asked him for anything. Interesting. Well, blackmail him. You want to blackmail Manamarco? Probably not. You know what? Is there any other say mages that we could try to get some magical bloodline going in our family here? I know this is like an education tree. It does help narrow down some people here. I can like, Irene. Oh, lifespan's not inheritable. And he's infertile, so unfortunately couldn't marry him into the family. Have a bunch of kids. Married though. Fortunate, but ooh, we got grandchildren though. Grandson. Daughter. Rosed. It. Son. Damn. Alright, well, what's next? Vanus Galarian? Ability depends. We could try it. Well, we're not female. Our daughter, so fortunate there. Our also magical. But you do have a daughter. So marker 50, but she's got magical lifespan 3. So got 100 years before she becomes infertile. Archmage, Magister. Oh, there's Divieth here. Left-handed. Right mask. Alright. What about, say, Master Mage. Got here. There we go. We got some people who are in the younger range. Okay. Take a look here. Don't really any G. Not that many. Not this combination. But what about, say, intelligent? Abner Tharn. Kids? Kid? At Day. If we were a DOS, I would try to do the whole seducing thing. Maybe we should have been a DOS, but I'm to get our religion changed before we play as him. Innocent, uncriminal. And with a... Yeah, we'll do this. Oh! He's kicking us out. Yep, alright, we gotta move. I am not making them enemy with Manamarco at this juncture. When do you have? Hector Silas. Actually a pretty cool dude. Also a cult of heroes, but I think if we took it over, we would make it so you'd work for us. I think it's just the fact that, you know, we need a stronger hold on the Imperial Isle to remake this, so I think that's how we can justify it. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I was trying to befriend Manamarco, and kind of worked, but he is not like us still. Find it. Culture of full, strong believers, vicious. Yeah. Alright, well, if it wasn't for the criminal contract and the gallows bait, he would actually like it. We could romance her. It'd be very easy, apparently. But we'll keep her marked. 40 more years before she becomes fertile. I think we could probably we'll probably be a DOS by then. Which I need. And work off some stress. Not as much as I would like. At least we have the cash now. Wish I could just, like, buy piety, you know? Because this is the only thing I just need now. Is just, we need to get this up. Then, good to go. Gonna get rid of that. I don't care. Delete. Heading back to whence we came. Bum. Sure. Almost home. My young followers having a wonderful time. Count of Foster. You could adopt the man at arms. You know what? Become a poet. So, one educator. Thus, bird faith. training the magical arts, unfortunately. It is what it is. Alright, so what would we need to get rid of Gallus? That is what is 1,400 more. Do some quick math. Alright, we would need 27 more years, basically, in order to get the 1,400 more piety. We're not going to live 27 more years. I don't think we're going to be 97. Yeah, we're in good health, but other than that, I think we're going to kick the bucket probably around in our 70s, maybe 80 if we're lucky. I started with that. Oh. If I unequip this, give it to a DOS, he might start making a little bit more. Half our age on that, but that's just because he hasn't been doesn't even have these equipped, so I don't even think if I gave it to him, equip them. Huh. Well, but God, if I want to get piety, we gotta go on a pilgrimage. Yeah. And affected travel speed and share your conviction. Or piety. I guess we can't change that. Zealotry selection. Loosen of the stress would be helpful as well, I suppose. But let's do zealotry. Alright, you know what? We'll start this pilgrimage before we end the episode. Gotten pilgrim. Nice. It becomes more pious. We'll gain some piety. Nice. I totally forgot. And Lame has come of age. Alright. I totally forgot about the pilgrimages. Alright, anything to become more pious. The owner of a statue of Pelinal. I was more pious. This says it's a statue of Pelinal. That says it's a painted statue of Morehouse. Lose some stress too. Very helpful. We'll do that one. Yep. Transcribe anything to just increase our piety. I repent. Ooh. Concentrate. Hey, you know what? I repent. Pilgrimage. Alright, now we only need 1,000. Another one. I can? Oh, yeah. We're doing all the pilgrimages. Let me just... quick. Oh, and because we were already at Sancrator, that's why we couldn't change this, but... Zealotry. Spartarians. Just so we get... cash. Sure. Cool. help us. That's fine. Our pilgrimage. Hey, and we are finally done with the marshal. Up to 2 of your entourage. Gain piety. 850 gold. Ah, curse it. Alright, well, whatever. Piety. Anyway. Nice. Start doing that now that we're in our old age. Oh, and elsewhere has been disillusioned because the main sucks, I guess. So, sorry about that. Or Pious. Luck will gain the trait Celibate. Piety. Monk. You know what? Tulak, if you want to become a monk, I'll make a donation as well. I repent, and have been repented. Sorry. Ah. Lost it all. See? Holy we did. Oh no, Gallows Bait's come, but that's because we mugged her. Not because we actually have Gallows Bait anymore. Oh. Nikes. I have the trait of Gallows Bait. 1,000 become a wandering hero. That's what. Over here. Oh, haha. Second in command. Adas. Green. Learning. Pilgrim. Rex. Third? Yeah, sure. My safety for pilgrimage. Oh, and on this one, Lumia wants to become a nun. So you know what? There we go. Our first 2 children are very holy people. They've gone on pilgrimages, really have enlightened them, as it were. So nice, nice, nice. We'll have to do a couple more battles in order to finally get above 20 wars, but I think we're doing pretty well. I kind of want to do all the pilgrimages that we can do, so it's this one I'm doing now, and then one more, and then we'll focus on doing the rest of our military stuff, and then I'll take a look at forming the religion. On our way back, we now have 10,000 piety, so we should be able to easily change any of our religion stuff. So, Beth, you were not going to become the Dragonborn. I'm going to be completely honest. Fun. Your child, however, I don't know if you have a son or not, but yeah. But anyway, we're here and elsewhere. Crossing the hills of Natset is practically impossible without a local guide in the resilient Senche Rop Mountains. Rabzo Dar has kindly offered himself to guide us on our way. After a quick rest, I noticed that one of the mounts didn't have anyone riding it. Asking Rabzo Dar about that rendered me several glares in response. Is that a spare mount? No. That's my cousin. Oh, I'm truly sorry. Can I ride it then? No, we're a big Minotaur, man. We can walk. I also care. Like to join in. Sure, why not? Rough terrain expert, nice. Short rest. And our recruitment cost actually I wouldn't mind some sparring. You guys get married. You guys get married. Not a DOS. Oh, and our wife has died. Strong. The heroes know that I was cursed today. I met Mayor Rugar. I'm beating him, to be honest. But hey, the curse is lifted. Because, oh, I wasn't cursed. That was a survival. Okay. Almost home. Lines of Blackwood. Used vintages. You'd want station starters. What am I, a sommelier? Yeah, I'm not a sommelier. Boss can give me 50 gold. Here. And be home. We have nearly 12,000 piety. Man, I totally forgot about doing that way more often. I'll be honest. Sorry for being idiot. Card. Gift sent from Pen. Play scheme marvelly better. But I also hired some mercenaries, so now we have nearly 5k. I think Real Isle might be start popping up those kids. Ready for our protection. Once we buff. Champion of the Dragon. The most noble of his kind. I've been looking everywhere for you. They are telling senseless stories about you in the camp. They say that you once crossed a bridge made of swords, that you entered an enchanted forest where you rescued a fair woman, that a marvelous dragon gave you its miraculous coat. A gift from all those that you have helped. In the valiant knight, golden coat of the dragon. Courteous, so we can become a knight. Golden coat of the dragon. Oral motif, I don't believe that. I don't believe you. Alright, what do we got here? Following girls. Okay, so we could Hero Cultist Ascension. This is actually happening. For the next decade, you will walk the path of a pious cult of heroes. You'll be able to convert counties you visit to cult of heroes either by truth. Oh, okay. So we just give it somewhere. Let me know if you guys think we should do that, but I don't think it's going to matter because we're going to change our religion anyway. So, just to recap, I could change... I have to console command debug us into joining the Men-of-Tor shamanism and just say that we were always that. Or... or we can do like I wanted all this and create new imperial faith. Secondary pantheon. Yeah, there we go. And it would be first I'd have to make this worship. Nordic pantheon. But since if we don't choose to just debug ourselves into being a Men-of-Tor shamanism, I would add Kine to our patron, so it would actually be Thor, Kine, and either Soon, Mara. Soon, good about kind of capturing people in battle, or theirs. Mara obviously is that. I'm thinking either Soon or Mara, but we did do this way. Because for some reason, I wanted to do, say, main pantheon here. Change it to, there is no Minotaur shamanism. We have the Minotaur gods, but that's well, Minotaur gods actually. Who does that add? Oh, that's because that's Minotaur shamanism. Yeah, so we could just do that. That adds Piercing, Malekith, Kine, Alessia, Morehouse, Pious, and then do the same thing. So that Kine, we could do. We could do this. So this is what I'm thinking. Our main pantheon, Minotaur gods. Yeah, we get rid of Pelinal as the main thing, but we still stay in Imperial cult, which is, I believe, needed. Thor is, the one we need to become Dragonborn. If I'm recalling correctly. You're seen in Malakath. But yeah, and then maybe we change one of our tenants. Like I said, the other tenants, I like the Exalted Heroism. Kind of sets us apart from the old Minotaur. Where we can have the Saints, and that we've earned to be, known and worshipped. Well, not maybe worshipped, but for anyone who's done that kind of stuff, of the legendary heroes. But unfortunately, adaptive might be useful. Armed pilgrimages. I don't know what one we would change for. Like I said, I kind of want to do something that would help us with magic, but the only one I saw was the Children of This. Magnus. It was. Christ, no. I do wish we could have Raymond in here. That is the one thing I wish we could have. But we can't do that if we did have Minotaur gods. If we stayed with the hero cult as our main pantheon, Raymond would still be around. So that's the one thing that I'm not liking about having the Minotaur gods as our main pantheon. I kind of want to. I'm thinking maybe the hero cult should be the main, and then I can replace like Dune with Mara with Kine, and that would be good. But other than that, there's Unrelenting Faith. Unrelenting Faith actually might be, although if no Head of Faith, and additional bonuses, Holy Wars. Holy Wars actually would probably be. I think the only one I might want to get rid of would probably be adaptive. Incarnate. Knowledge. Patient. Preservation. Monastery lines and all holding types. Mind without mind. Death. Recult. And preachers. Megalithic constructions is interesting. Magnus worship, there we go. So we could do that and have Magnus worship, and add, I guess Magnus would probably be a patron as well. Magic and all that. And Magnus didn't really do much. He helped create the world, and then he split. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. So he didn't do anything against us mortals, so I wouldn't mind having something like this. This is the main bit. Do we want Minotaur gods as our main, or do we want hero cult as our main, so we can keep Raymond in our patrons? But let me know. This has been a long episode, but we're finally here. So next episode, we'll reform the religion, get some extra cash real quick, and maybe we'll take the Imperial Isle as Darth. So Maybe that can be a DOS's first thing. Growing up, tales of plans that Darth had for our culture as a whole, you know. But let me know your guys' thoughts, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave any other comments down below. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why, and I shall see you all later.